Alright, so check it out. After a long wait, a whole lot of procrastination, finally gotten around to doing this voiceover for my first upload on YouTube. For this video, okay, of course it's gonna be doing a ball taper with some enhancements. So for this video, I'm not gonna really be talking out, or, giving y'all the steps and play-by-play on everything that I'm doing in the video. It's gonna be more of a intro, just more of an introduction from me to y'all, as far as like who I am, what I do, why I'm doing this, XYZ, etc., etc. So, well, the person that the client that I'm cutting in this video is one of my soldiers. So, that being said, I am in the Army. 28 years old. Been cutting hair for about 5 or 6 years now. Yeah, like 6 years. So, one of my soldiers, he didn't have a haircut, and it was about to get real bad for him. So I told him, I said, look, just come to work a little early, and I'll give you a haircut or whatever. So that's what's going on here. So y'all can watch that, and if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you've seen many of Barber tutorials, or maybe not. I mean, I know plenty of people that just watch them because it's they get like a ASMR satisfaction from it. So yeah, but 28 years old, been cutting about 6 years. Been in the Army for, I just hit like 10 years in August of this year. Currently in Fayetteville, North Carolina, but this haircut was actually done in while I was in Fayetteville, but now I'm actually deployed right now in Saudi Arabia, so I'm still cutting out here, and just doing what I love to do. This cutting hair is a passion for me. I mean, I love it. If I was doing it for free, not getting paid, it wouldn't even bother me, because it's deeper than just that. Of course, the money is a plus, but somebody told me once. They said, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So this is not work to me. I'm excited when it's time for me to cut hair, because it's something that I love doing. So, what else? Let me see. Give y'all some back history on me just as a person. I mean, I'm laid back for the most part. They're down to earth. I love to joke. Like, laughter is something that I believe soothes the soul. So whenever I get the chance, I'm cracking jokes, laughing, whether I'm at work, with family, friends, or whatever the case may be. I'm always down to laugh, because I don't really believe in walking around face toe up, sad all the time. I don't think that's no way to live. But yeah, back to the deployment subject. This is my fourth crazy story about cutting hair. I attempted to start on my first deployment when I was in Afghanistan. Like, I had ordered so much, and I had no idea. Disclaimer: I had no idea what I was doing. It was just something I saw, and I was like, "Yo, that's cool." I like how you can take something that looks one way and then turn it into another way, or make it into something that's way off from what it was originally, and it just fascinated me. So I ordered a bunch of stuff, a bunch of barber stuff. This is like the basics for the most part. I think I had like a pair of Oster 76s, and like I ordered some detachable blades, all that good stuff, combs, brushes, the basic essentials, like as if you was about to start at a barber school, like the kit they give you. And I had one of the dudes that I worked with, name was Simmons. He was the only one that was like brave enough to be like, yeah, man, you can go ahead, you can try out your first ever haircut with no experience on me. And I was like, damn, that's cool. And I'll never forget him for that, because I mean, it was like the spark that was like, damn, somebody believes that, I could possibly get good at this eventually, and they're willing to let me, start on them, use them as a guinea pig, I guess you could say. So that's where it all started. And then, like, I think after that, after I did the cut on him, one of our like supervisors, if you want to call it that, seen it and was like, no, you need to go to the barbershop so they can fix that. So, and I don't even know if I think it was just like a regular even all over, I think I did. And let's just say it wasn't the best of haircuts, obviously, if somebody told him he needed to go get it fixed. So that's how that went. And after that, I think I kind of like got discouraged, because I was like, dang, I tried, but I felt like I failed miserably, because the feedback that I got from somebody else on the work that I had did. So I think after that, probably about for like 2 or 3 years, like I sold all my stuff. Either I sold it, the stuff that I bought while I was deployed, either I sold it or I just gave it away, because I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I got knocked down, and I was like, I don't want to get up, because if that's how it's gonna be, I don't want no parts of it. So I think for like 2 or 3 years, I ain't pick up nothing, no clippers. I just lost all interest in it. And then I left there. I was stationed in Italy. I left there and I went to Augusta, Georgia, and I found out they had a barber school in there. So I ran it by my people or whatever, and I was like, let me give this another shot, man. I ran it by my people or whatever, my supervisor and all that, and I got enrolled in a barber school to do like night classes. So yeah, I think it started at like 5:30. I usually make it there around like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, because depending on what was going on at work. But I started doing that part-time, and I was learning, I guess you could say somewhat. I was learning somewhat, because at first they didn't have a night instructor, so they had the day instructor doing the day and the night classes. So and I wasn't doing it by myself neither. I had a couple homeboys that signed up with me as well, because the actual owner of the school was like, yeah, we can get a night class started, but you gotta bring me some more people in order for us to in order for us to pay the day instructor to even do the night class, because that's gonna be a lot on him, because he was an older guy. But so yeah, he was an older guy, and when I say old, I mean like he was up there a good little ways. I mean, I think he was in like his 70s or 80s, something like that. So he was instructing the class or whatever, and so we weren't really learning. I feel like, because like I said, he was kind of older or whatever, so he had kind of like, I guess you could say he was drifting away from it because he had been doing it for so long. So it's like, I guess it was age playing a factor, as well as, he just wasn't, I don't know how to say it, he just wasn't, I guess you say as proficient as he used to be, I guess, in his younger days. So we ended up, there was this barber that I used to go to in Augusta, and I reached out to him and asked him about it, see if he wanted to, be the night instructor. So he did, and I ended up learning a lot more from him than the other guy, of course. I mean, because the new instructor, he was older too, but he was still deep into barbering. So learned a lot from him, and with that whole situation, like far as the school or whatever, my bad if y'all hear me saying a whole lot. You gotta bear with me. My first it's like natural for it to happen because I'm still getting the hang of it. But anyway, so I finished that because I don't know, it was crazy how it all played out, because I was in school for, I swear it felt like 2 years, but with it being part-time, me going at night, I wasn't getting as many hours as people that were going in the daytime. So long story short, I left the school, and I just from there on, I just taught myself between trial and error and YouTube. I somewhat just figured it out, the ins and outs, little tips and tricks, learning stuff from different barbers on YouTube. Man, I can go down a list. I probably can't remember exactly everyone that I've pulled info from, because there's so many. Like, probably one of the biggest ones would be Game Changer. I done learned a lot from Chris Basio, Get Beamed, Jeezy, S-Craft, Sean Cuts Hair. I still watch these people that I'm listening. I still watch their stuff now to this day. Taylor Cuts, Vic Blends. There's a lot of Victor Barber. Who else? Todd Bernard. He has the I Cut Pro. Who else? Mr. Outliner, OG Walker. So many people, man. So most of the stuff that I know is like self-taught, YouTube, Instagram, just all different sorts, of resources. But yeah, so I taught myself most of everything that I know, and but by a long shot, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I think my time is my time. Everything, I feel like now, everything is just starting to come together, as far as finally starting my YouTube channel, and just getting better at cutting hair, period. Like, I used to be, and I'm pretty sure there's many people that can attest to this as well. Like, I used to be scared of certain like haircuts, or you could say certain hair textures. And by that, I mean, the biggest one was probably the hair texture. Like, when it came to straight hair, I mean, I struggled with everything at the beginning. I mean, because, I didn't really know anything. But when it came to straight hair, like, I was terrified. I'm talking about, like, petrified. Like, it was, I got a story for that, too. I had one homeboy from Hawaii. His name was Ardonis. And I was cutting his hair one day, and I got so flustered while I was cutting his hair that I stopped, and I handed him money and told him, bro, you're going to have to go to the barbershop so they can fix this. He was like, nah, bro, no, you got it. You can do it. I know you can do it. It can't be that bad. It's a haircut. It's hair. It'll grow back. And, man, when he told me that, I think, like, from that day on, I just looked at it like, I'm not perfect, but if I just keep going, I'll be fine, and it'll, everything will work itself out. So he told me that, and like from like that day on, I just been grinding, still hitting road bumps and little obstacles and stuff, but I ain't quit. That's for me what, like, when I knew, like, okay, I can do this. So yeah, that's kind of like, I mean, I got plenty of other stories that'll, I'm pretty sure will come out in one of the other mini videos that I end up sharing with y'all. So I'm not gonna, spill everything right now in the first video. I just wanted to give y'all a little backstory on, me, what I do, why I do it, and stuff like that. So let me see, did I miss anything? I'm born and raised in Virginia, and I will let it be known. It won't be long before something pops up on the channel. I don't know, I might incorporate it in the logo. Incorporate it in the logo somehow. More than likely, there's definitely 100% chance it's gonna be in the logo somewhere, letting y'all know that I'ma always let y'all know where I'm from. So yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, the next video will probably be a more in-depth tutorial. So I'm gonna say this: don't come to my channel expecting perfection, because that's not what I'm trying to put out. I am still a student of the game, and I feel like I'm gonna be a student of the game until I'm done cutting hair, which I don't think I will ever be done cutting hair. So yeah, that's the meat and potatoes right there. So just excited about this, stepping into something different that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just, like I said at the beginning, I've been procrastinating. But now it's time to put up or shut up. So we're gonna see. And another thing I want to put out is the purpose and reasoning for this channel is not for me to gain subscribers and all these likes and comments and all that stuff like that. I'm doing this to help and to be helped. Because it's not common. I look at it like the crabs in the bucket concept. Like, people get the keys and all the secrets and all that good stuff, and then they don't want to share it. I'm the exact opposite. I'm all about veteran people. I don't care who they are, black, white, orange, purple, pink. It don't matter. It's just about self-improvement as well as helping other people, you know? So come here for a good time. That's what this channel is going to be about. And make sure you always tell somebody that knows somebody that can tell somebody.